Hi, this is Don Stegall. It's Sunday, I think it's February the 4th. I'm going to fly the night timber. It's gotten darker than now, but the clouds are kind of knocking out the sun, which is good this time of the day. I need to start flying on cloudy days. I forgot with this thing in lights, cloudy days should be nice. As long as the wind's not high and there's no chance of rain. There's a plane probably landing at Goose Creek over there. They have an airport not very far from the house, and I would say he's on downwind for, let's see, I don't know if he's straight in or just bypassing Concord or Goose Creek. But anyway, I'm going to try to get ready to fly. The first flight, the main flight, and the first night flight went a lot better than the third flight in the sun. I was fighting the sun over here, and I misjudged coming in and hit the edge of the carrier there. It's got a big drop, about maybe 4 to 6 inches too low. And then on the night flight, I thought I grabbed something with the left wing or tire, still not sure. It's a video. I mean, the plane was up. And apparently, I didn't have any right rudder. And speaking of which, the wind is coming from behind me, which is the east. So I need to hold in some right aileron as I'm taking off and try to keep from bopping it over the edge. As you can see, well, you can't really see, but there's a good 8 or more foot drop from there down to, there's a little creek that runs through there. You can see it off the end there. It's not graded perfectly, and water stands there. So if I go in the water, that won't be good, but supposedly this plane can handle it. So anyway, I have to avoid some things. I've got some lights here. They won't be on. Probably won't be on because the sun is really, I think sunset's another 15 or 20 minutes. But I want to fly before sunset. So I'm going to get things ready. And I'm going to go ahead and get my, actually I'm going to put the GoPro on last because the battery in it may be questionable, and it doesn't do well to have it on when I'm getting ready. So first thing I'm going to do is check this battery to make sure it is charged properly. I should be holding it by the lead, but so it's 97% full. One thing I keep forgetting to do is set call outs on my transmitter for the battery pack, and I want to make sure I have that, so I have the voltage. So let's go to, I guess I can do some telemetry from here. Smart battery. And we'll go down to 3.8. That's the discharge voltage. It only does tone and vibe. Not interested in that. And we'll do vibes for all of these. I don't like. It doesn't want me to do voice. That's disappointing on the smart battery. But I'll get a I was only doing the 4.2. I only go to 4.2 on cell. If any cells are on the pack. So Let's go back here. Let's go to volts. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to let it call out the RP. I don't have the pole set. I think this is a 14. Pretty sure it's a 14 pole. I don't want minimum and maximum RPMs. I'll actually test this on the ground. I'm not worried about getting dark with the lights on here once the sun starts coming through. We get from the Smart ESC. I'll have to check on this. And we'll see what kind of status reports it gives me in 20 seconds. It'll be 30 seconds. I've done a lot of telemetry. It's been a while, but I haven't done it much with the avian ESCs and the smart batteries. So let's see if we got anything. I'll have to work on the audio stuff because it's changed. I was on like version 1.05 or 08 and now I'm on 2.08, so things have changed. Voltage is still good here. Let's get here pointing around. And I haven't done the mod I'm going to do. I'll punch a hole here and put a string to make it easier to get this out, because until I take, looks like that kind of bopped out a little bit. I'm going to be taking the ESC out anyway. Looks like I can now get it out through here without having to take off the front. But anyway, I'm going to be taking an ESC out of one of these. I have a 45 amp avian ESC I've been working with, but I want to have one of these out for some stand testing, so I can get some numbers on static thrust and various things with various batteries. And if you do this like this, it's not hard to get the battery out. And with this battery, I like it at the back position, have a little piece of foam. I'm not going to connect it yet. I like to connect it with it on the ground so I don't have to flip it quickly. So, I had pushed the flaps, ailerons, and elevator down. I had the tail facing into the wind. That's how you keep an airplane from going anywhere when it's not tied down, unless it rolls forward. And I had something in front of the wheel, so it wasn't going to roll forward. So now what I'm going to do is get the transmitter on, and since I'm getting ready to fly, I'm going to go ahead and hook up the GoPro, make sure it's on and aimed. The GoPro doesn't get as good video as this 4K head cam from Ordrive. I highly recommend it, and I'll have a link in the description. It's great for recording what you're doing on your computer. I've got some noise. This is a third-party microphone, but the windscreen blocks the wind noise, so since I'm only flying once, I'm not worried about having the transmitter on a little longer. I will soon be set up so I can charge everything from where I'm at, and I'm going to get another tractor and or a golf cart for going out on the field and coming down here. So, kill switch is on. I actually have a solution for this prop thing. I'm not going to disclose what it is because it's a product I'm going to create. The thing I did forget to do was to verify that the throttle can't come on. We're good. I hate this. I don't like the bottom loading tray, but that is the current night Timber X. I think I messed up and didn't have it sitting level. I think we're gonna have a problem here. Okay. So, up. I like to do my pre-flights this way, actually. I'm used to flying from inside the cockpit, and I'm used to looking out the window of a plane and seeing my ailerons.
ESC 16.8 volts, 0 amps, 50 Fahrenheit. 0 RPM. Fahrenheit, 3,951 RPM. ESC 16.6 volts, 5 amps. 0 RPM.
Shoot. Messed up.
ESC 16.5 volts, 0 amps, 73 Fahrenheit.
Messed that up.
0 RPM.
No, I don't need to worry about that. Just set the status report.
Flight pack 16.5 volts. ESC 16.5 volts, 0 amps, 73 Fahrenheit. Flight pack 16.5 volts, 0 RPM. Flight pack 16.5 volts. ESC no data. RPM no data. Flight pack no data. Flight pack 16. 16.6 volts. 0 RPM. ESC 16.6 volts. 0 amps. 64 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I need to bring my tachometer down.
16.5 volts.
Okay.
0 RPM. Flight pack. 16.6 volts.
Problem I'm going to have this tall grass.
ESC 16.7 volts. 0 amps.
Okay.
68 Fahrenheit.
I forgot one thing.
16.6 volts. 0 RPM. Flight pack. 16.6 volts. ESC 16.7 volts. 0 amps. 68 Fahrenheit. 0 RPM. Flight pack. 16.6 volts. Flight pack. 16.6 volts. 0